Folks, they say that no man is an island, but I say, just give me a chance. This is what happens when you give me more than 1 minute to work on my intro. Okay, if you wanted that clean, the joke, clean, a clean read, where I don't laugh at my own stuff, is they say no man is an island. I say just give me a chance. That's the joke. So in case you want to like transcribe it onto Twitter or anything like that, and sort of make a few bucks off of it, that's what I've got for you today. Okay. Hi. We're playing Islanders again. I've already jumped in because I'm a real sicko, and at this point I feel like you know what we're doing here, right? We're making a beautiful island. We're laying down gorgeous little structures, and we're just having a good time. Today is December 28th, I think is when this one is going up. I'm recording a little bit prior to that, and I want to say that the day you're watching this is the day that I've begun full-time employment again. So that's something that's going on in my life that I'm currently anticipating happening, but has not yet done so. And hopefully it's going well. I'm really, really excited about it. I think I already mentioned this in the last Islanders video I recorded because I was hired at that point, but now we're there. At the time of you watching this, we are there, and I'm doing it. And I hope it's going to be a lot of fun, because I think it will be. And I hope you're all doing similarly well. I mean, this is 28th. Your holidays just ended. In all likelihood, if you're celebrating, you know, the stereotypical Christian holiday, then you're probably just wrapping up those celebrations. And I hope that they were good for you. I hope that you stayed safe, and I hope that you ideally stayed home. That's another thing that I'm personally struggling a little bit with right now. Oh, look at this big honker. I think I've actually made this so I can double up on every single one of these and continue to do so, but we'll see if that pans out as good as it appears to be panning out. Yeah, so we made the decision that we're gonna stay home and not see anybody over the holidays. As I think is a reasonable decision to make at this point. But, yeah, it's just, it seems like most people have not made that decision. And that's a little, troubling and kind of annoying, because it definitely just makes you feel like you're the crazy one for, you know, going along with public health recommendations. So it's tough, but I hope anybody else who has made that same decision is holding strong, being, you know, take your own risks, do whatever you gotta do, but I hope that people that are choosing to, that's such a satisfying fit, that are choosing to stay home are able to do so and feel comfortable doing so, and aren't getting pressured or whatever, or feeling like they shouldn't do it because other people are giving in, or other people are taking the risk and they're not. Sawmill. So I was thinking, yeah, like this is kind of what I was thinking, but I want to get what I want to do is get more lumber mills up there before I worry about it. I've got a little in my throat. A little brick, more brick. Yeah, let's double up on the bricks. Let's have them face each other. Or wait, no, yeah, it's worth 10 if I don't double up on them. Let's put this one out on this little island here. Maybe with its sphere of influence reach that beach, it will if I do it kind of like this, which opens up that beach for a little Spinamaroo later on. 27. I knew shamans are gonna be great. Gonna be great. Well, great when you get an island like this, because there's so many flowers. Yeah, look at that. 57 points just for nothing. Bang. Why did I even put this statue here? What is it for? I guess I could use it as a secondary, like a secondary town. Let me think. Maybe? I don't really know why I've done that. It's a little, I mean, we're doing well without it, so on one hand, who cares? But on the other hand, I cares. Who cares? I cares. Okay. I feel like we're building really well here. Again, we're sitting on a bonus pack, essentially, without having done anything. So it's going... Oh, yeah, that's a crazy good fisher. 22, please. Please. 22? Please. Ooh, a fountain, that'll do well for us. A ton of mansions. I almost want to hold on to the mansions until I get the temple plateau, because then I can start building them around that rather than not necessarily having enough mansions, if that makes sense. And the other thing I'm doing, kind of building towards a touch here, is I remember a couple of islands ago we had this really great synergy where we kind of built the city towards the fields and then placed parks in the middle. So that's one thing I'm thinking about the benefits of in this moment. That's a huge 2 fountains. And we've got a great place for a hut here that can get 2 statues and 2 city centers. Yeah, we're just gonna hide these huts on this ridge for a lot of points. And then I think up here we'll do this gets a big bonus for city centers as well, so let's do something like this. And then I think we can squeeze, yeah, we'll be able to squeeze these in here for a lot of points. I guess that's what the point of the additional statue was. We're doing great right now. Plateau. Okay, so here's where our temple will be. The temple will be oh, can I, it gotta be able, it gotta be able to go there. It gotta be able to go there. It gotta be able to go there. It gotta be able to go there, guys. It gotta. That's what we're gonna, this is the assumption we're gonna operate under, is that it gotta be able to go there. And if it can't, then we're in big trouble. But in my mind, it gotta be able to go there. It gotta. Ooh, what a spot for a house. That's a beautiful house spot. Look, your door goes right onto the beach. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now that is a home. Ooh, we'll squeak in there. 12, a lot of 12s. Let's squeak this one in here. Squeak. Perfect. This one, again, lends itself perfectly to being here. That was what we prepared for. We knew that was coming. We've got another fisher that is not going to be able to do quite as well as the other one did, but we can just start to space them out nicely along our shores here. We've got 3 packs on hold, which is pretty incredible. More mansions. I'm thinking I'm going to squeeze that in there, and then I might squeeze this in here. Yeah, because that's going to help our temple, and it's going to leave this side open still for more for more, what would you call it? Towers. That's what you call it. I don't know, this is just shaping up really, really nicely. Everything's kind of got its place and is doing what you'd want it to do. Let's go up the hill a little bit here to get 14 and still, again, remain open for for the temple. Get another 12-point farmer's field up there. Got like again, we're gonna just get another bonkers, wacky point shaman down here. 36 is pretty... Yeah, I mean, I can just stay right there and get 44 again. There's so many flowers here, they don't even mind sharing. Look at that. Look at all those flowers that they can share. They love it. They love it, and I love them. Let's get this warehouse. I don't know that it's... Oh, it actually does pretty well for us up here. So that's a good point. We'll probably end up with our market somewhere in this area as well in the near future, so that's something to consider. That's a pretty good spot because I think the temple will still reach it. So I'd be pretty thrilled with that one. And similarly, we can hug this corner with this little guy and keep that open. Once again, we've got a fairly nice spot we can use out here for 13-ish. Can I sneak in for 14? I could. Trying to maximize space while... I think this one's not... I don't think there's going to be a possible way for me to get another one in here because of the location of that one, so I should just jam this in close to the shore and just take the bonus that I can get. Because any other one is going to be eating into this one's territory. So I've kind of maximized my fishers with regards to this statue and this city center. Taking a quick sip of the old Diet C. The Diet C. C for Vendetta. Did I see a 19 there? I saw a 21 there. It's even better than a 19. I see a 40-point circus on the beach. 48-point circus on the beach. That's going to be a yes from me. Similarly, we have a couple of more mansions that we can place around there. Really hoping we can fit. Really hoping that we're going to be able to fit a temple on there, because if we're not, then I'm going to look like a real fool. And if that is the case, if I do look like a big fool, I'm going to have to ask for your respect at this time. I'm going to have to ask for a little bit of privacy and respect while I recover from looking like an absolute dingus. On the other hand, that's a 70-point jewelry store, which is just fantastic, so that's going to trigger the dog o'clock for the day. Look at all those points coming in early. There's the dog. Exact opposite of the weather on the island that we're working on, but very congruous with the weather that is currently going on in life. While I'm recording this, we're seeing a good bit of snow, and that there is my sweet dog, Jaina, wearing her coat, braving the snow. She quite likes the snow. She will stick her face in it and get her beard all icy and snowy, and then huff about it, just kind of go like until she gets the snow off of her own face. Sometimes her legs collect a lot of snow, but we give her foot baths when she gets back inside, to just like a little warm foot bath to rinse away all the snow and ice that gets stuck to her feet. So that's what she has to look forward to during these winters. And we will, for now, say goodbye to little Jaina as we go back to building our island. In 3, 2, 1, bonus second, and now we're gone. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of Dog O'Clock at around the 15-minute mark, as we continue to place 20-point huts that grace the edge of this little area here. Now we've got more houses that I believe are probably best investments up here. But I'm going to end up going up here with them, I think, later on. We have more city centers. Oh, which I really don't know what to do with. I've got another warehouse that, again, is still going to probably be best for me in here. Or, like, tucked into this corner. Yeah, let's tuck it into this corner. That seems like a good spot. It's likely to be around where our market ends up, which I was saying was going to be probably here-ish. Up there, it's worth 44, but if I can wall platform it here, then that's probably a 100-point market pretty handily. So that's what I'm thinking. So the other thing here is that we got another plateau. So I guess if worst comes to worst, we could get a temple out here and probably still get a few points for it. Let's open all of these packs. Okay, we still didn't get a temple. I was hoping if we opened all of the packs, we would find the temple, but we didn't. So we did not find the temple, so let's just keep building until we do, because I need to know, before I go any further, I need to know if that is going to work out for me. Okay, before we go any further, do you love me? Do you love me forever? Do you need me? It worked. All right. Okay. We're looking good. Look at how tiny this bar is. I don't know if I've ever seen the bar that tiny. That's a tiny bar. Wow. That is a tiny little bar. And wow, I've got a weird scratch going on in my throat, and I feel weird about it. Sorry. I don't have anything to drink in front of me. Except for this Diet Coke that is almost out, so I might need to go. I might need to unfortunately do an edit while I go and get myself a glass of water, because this talking has just increasingly made this weird throat scratch unbearable to listen to. And look at that, we've unlocked our new island. Now we're going to do a rare edit in an Islanders video, and we're going to do it in like 2 seconds. I'm going to go get a glass of water, and then we're going to edit here. And if everything went well in the editing process, I should now be back without a scratch in my throat and with a glass of water. I have to assume. I need to hope that all went well in the editing process. Okay, we can get another 40-point tower on the beach. We've got this just absolute monster of a temple here for 190 points. We'll get that to 200 easily. But for now, let's just keep... Oof, 43 point. Why can't I get it? 36, where was it? 43, there. There's a 43-point windmill up there, which is just beautiful. We know this would do incredibly well out here somewhere. Yeah, just on its own it's worth 40 something. Without doing anything, 41. We'll put it there, because that's a beautiful place for it. And that's worth a heck of a lot of points. Got another fountain here that could do really quite well for us. 27 is nice, but I think over here we'll probably do better. No? Ooh, 21. Yeah, it's too close to this low one. Maybe here. 16. No, let's take the 27. Boop. It's a nice spot for one. Again, just out of range of the other friend over there. Now this shaman can get 27 there. 18. I mean, again, even just going right in the middle there, getting 25 is very good, but let's go for the 27. There it is, right on the beach there. For a big 27. Got another one of these sand wheels that... I mean, I guess 9 points is fine. It's not ideal, but I can live with a 9 point. I pretty much figure as long as I'm getting roughly 9 points on these, then I'm happy. Once you start getting less than that, it can be annoying. 14. So I'm gonna in a weird move. I think I'm gonna put. No, I'm not gonna put it up there. I'm trying to think if again I can sort of bridge the gap to this next beach by putting it somewhere, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. So let's tuck it in back here, I think, where I can safely get 14, and then maybe open the door for another one. Maybe, possibly, open the door for the next. Now we've got another fissure here that 9 is okay, but let's hold off. I'm in a bit of a jam here because I have a lot of things I want to do, but there's just it's tight. 12, everything is worth about 12 in here. 16 up on that very edge. Yeah, I'm getting paralyzed by choice a little bit here. We've got so many big so many good building options here that I'm just getting overwhelmed. I need to sort of, I think I need to, 32 is great. 29 is not as good, even if I wanted to put it on there. So yeah, just needed to sweep down there to see if there was something better available. And so yeah, like here's the culmination of that strategy, right? That I was mentioning before, of having the parks line up with your fields. I was thinking I could cheese this a little bit. 12. That's worth more even if I just put it on the land. Yeah, I might as well just stick it right in here instead of doing a plateau. Sure. These two brewers can work together. I'm fine with that, if that's what they want to do. 16. 14. Over here it's just 8. Yeah, let's keep building around this area. Those are very good. So where is this going exactly? 190, if it's going on the far right. So we know that we can slip this friend here for 18. And then that's probably it. It's just going to be a 200-point temple. Right? Why isn't that fitting anymore? It should? Is there something I'm missing? Why would it not fit now? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. It's just a little touchy. But we got there. Okay, so that's worth 200. Just something to keep in mind. What's our balloon worth out here? 55. Does it get a bonus for a temple? It doesn't. It actually loses for the temple, so we should get that down first. Okay, let's have our beautiful balloon just floating kind of, maybe on the beach there. Yeah, right here, up near the beach, just in the backyard of the circus there. This is tough now. I mean, 16 is good, but it's eating into area that I would like to be able to take up with other things. This monument is gonna not be worth a ton, huh? Yeah, it'll do okay up there with the temple in place. Okay. I don't know. I mean, 67-point tavern is, like, above and beyond good. I'm gonna start putting houses up here, I think. As far as mansions go, I don't think it's really gonna get any better. But one thing I'm thinking is that I will use one of my plateaus here to create a little more ground zone and start putting mansions up there, because they'll be worth quite a bit more. And then part of the reason I held on there was because I figured I was going to get another, or was hoping I was going to get another one of these that the temple could benefit off of. So that's 9 points, but then it's worth another 25 to the temple, which is obviously highly good. So let's just take that there. 225 points is nothing to sneeze at. And it's actually going to have another doggle clock go, so let's find it. It is pretty shockingly precise to get it on here, but we know that it happens. We just were looking at it a second ago. There it is. Wow, 225 point temple. Look at all these points go, reeling them in. Reeling them in on a fishing line. Just beautiful. We're gonna get another. We have 3 packs. Holy heavens. Let's load up on all these packs. Look at that bar of stuff. Look at that choice. Holy heck. That's going to be a bonus doggle clock, but it's going to be short, okay? We're celebrating a 250 point temple. We got to get another doggle clock in, but it's short because we do have an island to keep building. All right. That's the dog. Do you like the dog? Good. I'm glad you like the dog. I do too. Let's go back to the island. Now, where was I? Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted by the clock of dogs? Doggeth o'clock. So this is a beautiful place for a wall. 31 point wall built for it. Same thing here, it's just a great place for a wall. We're also gonna have to start placing houses a little bit outside of our city, but that's fine because we're kind of preset for it. In similar fashion, we do finally have one of these that could house our market for 138 points. James Christmas, that's a lot. Wowzers. I have nothing to say aside from wowzers. Let's put that dock there because it looks nice. Same thing out here. 13 points is fine. We know this monument is going to be the best it's going to be here. 32 is fine. I've seen bigger monuments for more points, but hey. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to come to my house and grab my hand and place it in a better location for a monument? Because if you are, I'd welcome the maneuver, to be truthful. You know. Okay, so let's take the 8 here, and then that actually allows us to test my hypothesis that this is again, going to be worth a big mitt full of points. I can kind of keep doubling up. So in theory, I can put another one here, and then another sawmill there. And they can all kind of be doubled up and still earning points despite that. So up here we still getting 13, 14. 14 is good, and we want to pair them up together. I think it would be cool to be able to fit one in down there, but 15 is still good. All of these are shockingly good. I mean, We're getting more points than we deserve for a lot of these things. We have another 3 full packs here, and we... Whew. Okay. Buckle up, folks. We're in it. We're in the thick of it here. Because we did a great job planning, and this is our reward. Dozens upon dozens of different things to build here. Just absolutely wild. Even this plateau has worked out great for us. We've gotten like several 10-point mansions going. This is where I'm thinking this is gonna go, but we need... I was hoping to do it without using a plateau. I don't really know why. I could... Let's just take a peek at what that's worth. Can I fit it in farther? Not really. Oh, yes, I can. So there is worth 8. And then what if I put this here? 76. That's okay. The thing is, I don't really think it can do much better for me. Like, putting it here, I think it's still only going to be worth 70 something. Yeah, even less. Yeah, okay. We're going to do that. We're going to squeeze this in. For big points, we're going to wiggle this plateau in however we did it there a minute ago. I'm going to have to do this 100,000 times again until it just happens to click in like it did before. No idea how it happened. Like this? Yep. Oh, no. Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. He's kind of working. Sometimes if you just rapid fire click when it's red, it'll just find the spot, you know? Okay, let's move on from that for now. What we can do very easily here is set up our seaweed farm. For 10, does it get any bonus out here? Not really. So let's set it up here for 10. Or out here for 10. Yeah, let's set it up here for 10 because I think if it's in range of that market, it'll give us a little bit of a bonus. Not to mention that it gives us like a perfect little area here to do just a pristinely styled seaweed farm. Oh. Kinda, there it is. Okay, wait. 13, okay, it slides in there perfect now. It's actually worth more points than it was before, so 72 pretty much works out. Just trying to think ahead, but I think we're okay. Wow, that's actually really good out here. Hold on, does it get a bonus from a town center? Or city center? It does. Gets a little bonus. So let's get this 44-point city center here. Just so that we can build a little bit farther. And then let's put our market here for 77. Crazy. Sometimes we just have these like incredible islands that come together so beautifully, and then you have these islands like you have these islands that have happened in the past where just like seems to fall apart so quickly, you know? Oh wow, I didn't even realize that there would be so many bonus points for being on this side of it. I was throwing away a few there. That's okay. Look at this, great. This is a big farmland. This is maybe one of the bigger farmlands I've ever had. 2 more. Keep giving me the packs. There you go. Look, another farmland that we can add to the 11. This is 9, right? Yeah, so 11 is still the best one. We know we have an amazing spot for a resort oasis down here, but could we do something like that to make it even and even Steven? And then, oh it should so go there. That's kind of ridiculous. That's a wall plateau. I don't want to waste that there. Let's do that. I'm going to do this anyways. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, see, I got... That's frustrating. Well, let me think. So I can instead, if that's the next one, if that's what the next one looks like, then I know that this can safely go, like, I don't know, let's find an aesthetically pleasing spot for it here. Extending that for 14 points, and then we can take this green one and put it right on the edge. And the green one will allow us to put this here and extend, yeah, 30. Oh, well, it's not even worth it anyways. It's not even worth it anyways. Why am I bothering with this garbage? I can just get 40 points sticking it right up there with no help. 42 for Jiminy Christmas sake. 42 points. 42. Then I got these parks out here that are going to be worth dang 200 points apiece, and I'm just going crazy with points here. I've got more points than cents. 25-point mansion. Are you kidding me? Have you ever seen such a thing? He's on fire. That's my impression of NBA Jam guy. Everyone's favorite online meme. NBA Jam person. Okay, just feeling around here with this hut to see what we've got. Just sort of like when a baby is just trying to put square pegs in round holes, just to see what's going on here, you know, just to get a feel for it. I think 13 is a happy place for that. Again, up here we're talking 14, 13-point housing in a nice spot. We still have a wall plateau. Let's again take a 15-point house, 16-point house. This is slowly going to be worth more and more to us as time goes on. Yet again, we can plop a little house, a little hut in here next to its friend so that it's not alone. We have a warehouse that would do fairly well in a couple of locations. Up here seems like the best, though. 32 here when it, yeah. Because it can hit that market without hitting this competing warehouse. Out here, we've got a little thing we can do. We could put it like that, say, and then... yeah, take our 26 points, feasting off of the work of the other farm there. Yet again, we have one of these, and it's actually gonna do fine for us again, which is absolutely wild. I have never had such success with these jewelry bits. 30 points there, that's great. Up here we should be able to take, yeah, I was gonna say 16 or 17 again. We got another farm here that's gonna be worth either 9 or 13 when we can fit it perfectly in there. We also have a lot of like golden spots for walls, or at least spots that seem golden for walls. Oh my heavens. A 25-point park, and then again seeing more of the fruits of our labor here, connecting fields with neighborhood, and just absolutely seeing huge benefits here. 20-point parks everywhere I look. 28-point park, just tripping over parks. 21 point. Let's make a beautiful path there. Let's add a lake for 19 points. Just fantastic. Just so cool. And then again, even here, like, I think I could make that work. Would it go on this? Oh, why not? It's still worth 15. I mean, yeah, 15 is great. And that looks good there. Got another house for 20 up here. sometimes I wonder, like, when you guys watch this, are you ever like, he's gotten too powerful? Is that a concern of yours? That maybe I've gotten too good? Because once again, we've got the green, and we can go for 21 points there, because we found the spot that can take more of the green, or more farmland. And again, we've got an 18 point 20. Did I see another 20? I swear I saw a 20 point house there again for a second, but 19 will have to do. More of these, so 12. Why is that worth 16? Oh, because it's catching the edge of the plateau, I see. I'm going to preserve the aesthetic integrity over there. Because I gotta be honest, I don't really need the 4 extra points. We're already deep into this island. Or this new island being unlocked, so this is all just gravy. This is all just us having fun and seeing what the world gives us. Can we scoot another hut somewhere? 15, 14. Yeah, let's tuck a 15 facing this way. Yeah, against that wall. Still got... I got places for walls, I tell you what. Something, that boy ain't right. That boy ain't right. Okay, so now that these aren't shackled to having to go over there, we're gonna have huge point ones of these as well. 20 something, yeah. 26 in there. 26 on that edge has to be the best. Yeah, let's put it next to those huts, maybe. On this side. I like that, closer to the market. And then we got another hut that is gonna maybe go on the beach this time. Maybe this will be the first hut to branch out from Hutsville. All the huts down in Hutsville asleep in their beds. 10 in there, 11. Not sure. I don't know, guys. Where would you put this hut? Call now. Tell me where you would put this hut. 12 points is pretty good. Now we know we got more mansion space. Got mansion space coming out the rumpus room over here. 21. I want the 21. There it is. It's a little wasteful in terms of space, but getting a 21 point mansion at this late in the game is just too cool for me to pass up. So we'll tuck that in here so that we can use that space still somewhat efficiently. Getting another mansion there I think is going to be better than a wall, so let's continue closing up some of this area with farmland. Let's look at fishers. Don't really have... Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. I was gonna say fishers haven't really had much of a home here because of overcrowding, but I can squeeze a 12 out right on the edge here of the new dock that we built. Another new pack, another market. Is there anywhere I could put this market? Maybe out here. I don't think it's not gonna be room though. But in theory, that's kind of the place. Where should I see that click in? I mean, that's just fully cheese, but I do want to see what happens if I do that. So what if I put that there in just this incredibly bizarre maneuver? 81 points. That's your cheese of the month there. Look at that. It's kind of beautiful. Look at this cool, really complex, cool... I just put that there for aesthetics because it's such a cool, complex dock now. this like multi-leveled complex dock with this huge, this really cool big market on it. Again, continue with the seaweed farm. We have another one of these that I feel like I could just, yeah, there's so many things there. I can literally just jam it on top of the other ones and cannibalize the points, and it's still worth a ton. Yeah, right on this edge for 64 points, and it's just, and it looks great there. This has to be by far one of our most successful islands. I wish I kept stats on this stuff as to like how many points I got per island, but this has got to be up there. It's this has been a tour de force. Yeah, because I can fit probably another mansion in there, and that's 24 points instead of one wall, which would have only been 18. Being said, we can fit another wall in between here for 32, did I see? No, 29, that's it. 20, that's it. Oh, no, there is a 32. Oh, are you kidding me? Somebody stop him. This didn't work out, I don't think. Oh, it did work out. Everything's coming up Millhouse. This has just been this is too much. I don't know what I did to deserve this perfect island. Maybe I just need to retire. This is Islanders 26. Maybe this is just the end. Maybe this is Islanders done. Dunzo. Dunzo the frog. This fish are way out here. 10 points, way out on the water. Got another lumberjack. We know where that's gonna go. Which one's worth more? I mean, at this point, I could really just do it. I could really just do it, couldn't I? And get 24. I'm gonna do it. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. 24 is really good. And then this is gonna go here, but only after I get another lumberjack, I think. More shaman. Shaman can... We know we've got great places for shamans, but I have to check on this just incredible shaman farm that we've got here, because it's just been so good for points, but I think it's finally tapped. We spent too much time there. Even up here is kind of nice, but... Ooh, what about out here? No, it's not that good. 18 would be good for a shaman on any other island than this one, because this one just has so many flowers. It's just it's too flower rich to settle for an 18. So let's take the 30 out here. Try and get it on the edge of the 30 again, similar to other things, because now if we pick up another one, we're going to want to try to take advantage of that 30 again. So let's put it right on that corner. We've got more walls that we can use. Out on the water even. 13 points on the water. 13 points on the water. Not as big of a hit as 18 points on the beach, but it's worth a shot. The thing is, now we might just be running out of space. Espace. We've got a plateau, but we really have no need for it. We've got walls, but we really don't have space for them. We can do parks. We have 13 parks, all of which we're going to easily be able to pull double digits for, so maybe let's start there. Let's start there. 15, 16. Let's look, can this fit on one of these edges here? 16 is okay. 12, 10. Let's look down at the beach here, because a beach park can be worth 15. A beach park can be worth 15. Just something to keep in mind. I think up here is still going to be best. Yeah, I saw 19 there. Squeezing in next to that other one. We'll say 19. I like do I want that for a house? I want that for a house, not for a park. 16. 16 is good. Yet again, another 16 is good on that ledge. Even down here, we have to keep in mind we're going to have some good parks. I can make a 12 here. I can make a 12 here for a little bit of design. We're going to unlock our next spot soon. Let's see what we get here. Another seaweed farm. Okay, well, is this a tiny mansion? Can I fit it? Can I fit it? Can I fit it? I can't fit it. Not quite. Not quite. So out here, though, still a 9-pointer out there. Fills up that dock a little bit. We have a plateau that we can get 8 out of, let's say, and then we can also, like I said, do a little bit of a snake maneuver to get 34 points off of that. And we still have this dock that's, I kind of like it there, but let's hold again because, you know, you don't know when it's going to be worth more and when it's not. Let's try and find a place for this friend. I mean, 23 up here is pretty good. I don't think it's going to be worth that in here, even if we can find a spot, but I think we've eaten it up too much. So let's go with the 23 up here. It looks good up there, and it's functional. Remember, designing city is not just about making what's beautiful. It's about making what's right for the people that live in it. Let's go with the sawmill. Let's just do it. Let's just caution to the wind. Find what works for us here. 25 points. It's going to be what works for us there. We have more parks to decorate this lovely little flat land up here, but we have no more houses coming, so I think I'm just gonna, I may have to make the tough decision to eat up that little spot. Let's see, we'll hold off for now. Again, we're gonna keep building on our cool little design over here. More thin Lizzies of parks. More little thin. Is that a cookie, a thin Lizzie? I don't know. 10. I really do feel like there's probably like a secret hidden spot in here where a park is worth like 10 million points, but just not sure that it's, I think it's just a little touch too squeezed in. I mean, it could, again, you could do something like this and then get a park like in here. I mean, what would that look like? Not that much better. I know it unlocked the next thing, but we're gonna unlock the next thing anyways, so maybe in here? Ooh, yeah, that's nice. 15, and it fills in that spot. And it unlocks the next thing. Okay, so there's that house we've been waiting for, and that's nice that it can fit in there for 18, 19, 22, wow. And we've got another hut as well that can go with its friend out here. We didn't want to leave that hut alone. And then this mansion, again, I think it'll have a nice house, a nice spot. Again, we can kind of fill out this dock, just make it look nice there. We have a wall plateau, we have a circus. I mean, a circus is going to do well up here. Oh, a circus is gonna do great up here. Let's make it face. Can we make it so that the door faces the park? We can. A 34-point circus. Just beautiful. And then again, so as we've sort of done our expansion here around the outside, it's allowed us to build one. Let's face the other way with that. Continued to make use of the beaches in a really nice way. We still have this wall plateau that I'm just hanging on to for nothing. Absolutely nothing. So these will not fit another park. Or well, they can, but they're worth not as much, right? Yeah, only 10. So let's start closing this off with some decorative walls. I like those two there, they look nice. Again, I like that's continuing the nice theme there. Something here, 11 is okay. 11 is okay. But it's not, I'm not gonna settle. This island's been too good. I just wanna make sure I'm nailing it. I wanna make this as cool of an island as I can make it, because so far it's just been super cool. I don't wanna make any wacky compromises for no reason. 13-point park that we can slide in there and look nice, okay. It's an 11 and eliminate, oh, 14, yeah, that's nice. Oh, I clicked. Yeah, I want to get the 14 at the end of that track. And then I want to take that 14 too, because it's really nice. Where was it? Here? 15 even. Wow, 15, okay. Let's turn it diagonally like that, yeah, so it'll continue kind of. Alright, what else do we have here? More mansions. Another one of these that is just not going to have a good time anymore. I mean, it's worth 9 out here, which is good, but is it worth more anywhere else? I don't think so. It's all going to be worth 6 or 3 over here, so yeah. We succeeded insofar as that'll go, because that's worth 9 still. Got another hut that we can put somewhere. That's only worth 8. But it does pair up every hut, so let's do it. 8 points isn't perfect, but, you know, pairing up the huts is fun. Let's face this one, let's back to back with that mansion so that there's a door sort of facing both ways. This door, you just walk right into the ocean, I guess. You sort of sidle along your house to get in the door. Okay, more walls again, just really down into it here. 14 points, sure. Sure. This one's 13, why not? That's a good place for it. And we've got, can I just toss a random wall up there? That almost looks like it would go there with the way that that rock disappears, but I don't quite think it would. Be a pretty good wall though if it did 20-some points or something. I just don't, yeah, I think we're just out of room here. Oh, that's 15, 18. Perfect. Fill in our empty gaps there. This one can't, yeah, it's way too big. This one worth 11 is okay there. I kind of don't like how it clips into that tower. Can we hide that? The clip? Can it clip in a less ugly way? It can, because we can move it out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Final park will probably go up here somewhere to just continue this. Can that? No, we can't quite. Where was that? It was a very odd spot that was in, but let's continue. It's kind of like a circular path. around this forest, which is nice. And now we've got just 3 things remaining. Cheese another random wall plateau out here. For absolutely no reason at all. This is kind of nice here. It's worth 16 and it just kind of completes the square. Then what else do we have? I don't know. I think we might just be calling it in. That's worth 15 out here. Yeah, a little load-bearing support for that weird dock. And this is, I mean, I don't even know where to go with this. I feel like there exists a spot where it will unlock the next tier for me. Can I get 16 with this somewhere else? Somewhere weird? 17, yeah, that's better actually. I like that because it doesn't mess with this weird influential dock, this weird avant-garde dock. And it actually allows me to move on to the next level by putting something there, and I think again that's just like adds to the coolness of this area too. So I don't think I have any more room for houses that is that great. So I'm kind of thinking I might do a little, just go a little fun, have a little fun with them. Just try and design something that looks cool out here. If that makes sense. You know? Just use that mansion there. Yeah, we get a lake. So we can use like a lake on this corner along with a house kind of here, maintaining those 2 little boxes that come naturally. And then we also have this, which who heckin' knows what to do with that. But we can do. And similarly, if we want to maintain that bucket, we can do a cool little, or maybe maybe do that up here. Yeah, make that look a little, or just tuck it here, or nowhere, or not use it over here at all. I could use this down here, but I don't think that that's where it would go best. I think going there behind the circus and attached to that windmill is a nice spot. I think that this has basically no home. It's only going to be worth 6 or so, no matter where I find a spot for it here. 6 at best. Out here, it's not. Yeah, it's still only worth 6. Let's put it on this one because it's a kind of a secluded beach, so it can be a little more crowded. And then we've got this final wall that I just really am not totally sure what to do with, but I actually kind of like there. No. Oh yeah, we can continue it into a wall, a water breaking wall. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. There's a big one, a marathon, over an hour. A marathon island for the 26th one, and that's just huge. That is just a big beast. Really, really beautiful. Just like everything going exactly right in this city here with the mansions, with the temple, even the farms out here looking really cool, working well together. This dock, which is like, was basically just a weird cheese strategy to let me get 80 points on this market, but it ended up looking really, really cool, especially with the mansions out here kind of just kind of complementing the market and maintaining the aesthetic bits that come with the plateaus, like those boxes. Just kind of makes the whole thing look really nice and complete. And this fissure being like perfectly level with the platform is weird, but in a way that I like. It almost makes it look like a new building. And then in here again, executing on a strategy that I believe was from 2 islands ago, where you sort of build your farm, your breweries towards your houses. And then that allows for some huge, like 30-point parks tucked into the middle there. Just all in all, look at these birds. Look at the birds. What's up, birds? yeah, just all in all, a huge, huge success of an island here. Just look at how dense the city is, but in a way that, like, not, to me, this isn't in like a messy way, you know what I mean? This is just like, it's a dense city in the sense of like, it's it just works well. And then again, like, even here, this aesthetic, the dock here, like the double layered dock with the lake, the mill looking over it, it just all works really well. Up here again, just a beautiful little area, windmills, houses. This is where I would live, I think. It's just such a sweet spot to be. You get to be up high, you'd have a lovely view of the ocean and of the whole city at night. You could come out here on this corner and just look out across the whole thing and the water itself. And we got this little nook down here, beautiful parks, a couple of resorts, some shamans and a fisher. And then as we rotate around the outside, it's just these brick yards and these sand pits that loop back around eventually. Very, very pretty. I'm super, super happy with this one. And it was a good talk. It was a good long chat, a good long sit down, a good long chance to zone out and just relax and just enjoy building. Well, with all good things, my friends, we have to say goodbye, so we will move on to our next island. Thank you for joining and building and chatting with me. We will start our expedition. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I post every other day, so if you come back, not tomorrow, but the day after that, I'll have another fun video for you to check out. These Islanders videos come every 8 days, so if you specifically like this style, I'll be back 8 days from now doing this island. This beautiful yellow island with absolutely no ground space whatsoever, so that will be really, really interesting, as I assume we're going to have to build just about everything on water plateaus. It's been a while since we've done that, so hopefully it goes well. But we'll see. We can worry about that in 8 days or so. Thank you again for tuning in. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. And remember that no man is an island. But you gotta give me a chance. The joke's so good, I'll do it twice and I'll feel no shame about it. Goodbye.